Show me the goods. Today I'm going to be talking about the NEEWER 39.4 inches slash 100 centimeters carbon fiber camera slider, video slider rail with 6 bearings for DSLR, DV camera, camcorder, film photography. Basically a budget slider. I bought this at Amazon for a few years now, and they are still selling the same product. I just want to talk about this product, not talk over, talk about this product, and why it's been useful for me for certain applications. Now I've used motorized ones as well, even expensive one like the Rhino 2. This one I use it a lot for smaller end types of shoots, like if it's a low budget style, I don't have to utilize expensive cameras. I use this a lot, and you know, if it breaks, it breaks. It won't give me such a hard time as far as in the finances. So I use it a lot for my lower end cameras, and the way I use it is two ways. One, I use it for smaller bodies such as mirrorless cameras, and here is a fluid head, an old fluid head I have from Manfrotto, and I rig it through that. So that gives me another point of trying to control the movement. So if I'm sliding it, such as that, you know, I can tilt up and down. I can pan left and right. You know, so it's of that nature. It's not the smoothest, buttery type of shots. It'll get you good enough shots. So having this gives you a whole different look versus that if you're just sliding left and right, that's all you get. Let's talk about the good. The good thing is the price. The price is about $95, which is not bad. I've had it for a few years, so it's lasted very, very long. It says it's got 6 bearings. Yes, right there. I like that it has all these mounting points. The 3/8, the 1/4. There's a lot of them. So there's like 1/4 and 1/3 there. And in the sides here, it's also got mounting points. You can see it's already used up. I use it a lot on the 1/4. Sometimes I use it at 3/8 right there. Plus, you got mounting points here at the end of this rail. So you got that as well. So you got the 3/8 and the 1/4. All right, and both sides. This locking mechanism is okay. You know, it's a dial feature. It's, as far as locking in place, it does a job. I wouldn't put a bigger body on it because I don't trust it enough to have extra safety features on it. Because if you are tired and shooting, and all of a sudden this is slightly tightened, and you have a heavy body, this thing will slide. All right, and that will create issues for you as far as your camera, and you might drop it. So that's what I mean. It's okay. Now, if you are mounting it directly from the center to like a tripod, I would not recommend it at all because it goes wobbly. So if you go mount that on the center point into the tripod, right, and this is center weight, every time you go here, sometimes the tripod tends to wiggle like that, and you don't get that nice clean shot. Often what I do is, in order to stabilize it, I mount another light stand right here, a light stand right here. So now you have 3 stands. You got the center, you got another light stand here, and a light stand here that accepts the 3/8 or the 1/4. All right. Now another way I've used this is for vertical, like this. So what I did was I got one of these adapters, and I rigged it up there, okay, and I clamped it on a pipe or where it's needed, and then I have one here and I have one here. So I clamp into some kind of a pole where it holds it in place, and then you have a camera that's going to be, just for the sake of you seeing it, I mounted a camera. So as I was saying, if this is running vertical, now you have a vertical camera that can go up and down like that. something like that. So I would have to fix this out, obviously, but right now, so it can go up and down, up and down, up and down. So if it's rigged like that, and you have this rigged into a pole or anything like that that can hang on, that has a vertical movement right there. Okay, so that's another thing I like about it. It's lightweight, and you know, as far as the weight wise, I don't like to carry so much gear when I'm shooting if I'm by myself, and majority of my shoots are by myself. You know, I have to bring lights, I have to bring cameras, I have to bring stands, I have to bring accessories. You know, these are just one of the accessories I have to bring. So me bringing motorized equipment, you know, depending on the budget, if the budget calls for it, I hire an assistant. But if it was just me, and if it's a low-paying client, this is just suitable enough for what I'm doing. Now, let's talk about what I don't like about it. So what I don't like about it are these legs. These legs and the way you tighten up these knobs are not the best. They tend to move even though it feels like you've tightened it. So that's how you spin it, and it goes into like a clock feel to it, and then you tighten it that way. Oftentimes it feels like it comes off of its slot, and after a while when I'm shooting, it feels like it goes cockeyed for some reason. Now you have ways to adjust that even more by twisting these things, these rubber legs, so you can bring them all in here. Sometimes these things get loose and you're not realizing that, you know, a few spins like that, it shifts the balance of this tripod, and so it gets quite annoying. Sometimes it's uneven pavement, and you get like wiggly shots, and then you have to troubleshoot it. So, you know, it's not the best. I wish there was a better system they plugged into here. I've seen better ones. You know, as far as this design is okay, but it's not comfortable at times to use because it does get cockeyed on the shots. But overall, you know, you can't really complain because the price is pretty decent. And the way you clean it up is you just fold it that way, like that. So you got a decent amount of slide. All right. Some of the newer ones have motorized system to them, so that's an additional price. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, I provided the link down below. I'd appreciate it if you guys actually click that link. It would take you to Amazon, and that would give us a small commission for these types of videos, you know, for creating these types of videos. And yeah, that would help us out a lot. If you guys have any questions down below, don't forget to like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.